Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today also we are going to discuss topic 16. Sorry, not also. Today we are going to discuss topic 16. That is also from forestry. In this topic we will discuss propagation of forest, conventional forest, how forest helps us in helps farmers in additional income. So we will discuss these things. So in previous years a question was asked, what are natural forests and what are the methods of propagation of forestries? So we will do that question and it will also cover our syllabus. As if you look on the syllabus, there is in forestry, while moving the syllabus into forestry, in forestry areas you will see there is a topic named propagation of forest plants. So we will discuss here that. So first of all, what are natural forests? A forest, you can define natural forest like this: a forest which has reproduced naturally, consisting of naturally immigrant or indigenous tree species and strains. An indigenous tree species and strains. So this is what natural forests are. They have reproduced naturally, consisting of natural immigrants, not artificially. We are not allowing any kind of artificial introduction of species in the forest. Natural immigrant and indigenous tree species and strains. This is what natural forest is. I hope you all understand this. Now moving on to important topic, that is propagation of forest trees. How can we propagate forest trees? So there are natural methods, artificial methods. In natural methods, we all know through seeds. Natural method, they grow through seeds or through some parts like roots, etc. But there is root systems, etc. But there is no any influence of human activity. But I think you can elaborate the natural method. There is nothing much rocket science in this. But our focus is artificial methods. How will the forest trees propagate artificially? What are the methods? You all have learned in previous classes. I will discuss it in detail here. First of all, we have got macro propagation and micro propagation. Macro, MA and MI, both. So first we will discuss here macro propagation. In macro propagation, first of all, we have got grafting. What do we do? Here, this sign or shoot, that is shoot of different plant is grafted with root stock of different plant. So what we do, the sign here that is taken is of desired tree, but the root stock we mainly take the well established tree, okay, or tree or local varieties or indigenous varieties. So both are different and both are grafted. Suppose this is a root stock of a local variety. And what they will do, they will graft the scion of the desired tree from which they need the product. So this is grafting. I hope you all understand it. And then there we have got air layering. Here what happens, the root formation is initiated before plant is separated from mother tree. Suppose it is a tree and it is, here we have got one branch. So what we will do, we will try to initiate the root formation here, and after the root has germinated here, we'll cut the plant from here and use this as a new plant. So what happens here, it is a variation of propagation of stem cutting, mainly stem cutting you do here, in which root formation is initiated before plant part is separated from mother plant, before plant part is separated from mother plant. So this is what air layering is. Hope you all understand it. Now moving on to another method, that is cutting. This is also type of macro propagation. It is the most convenient and cheap and easily preferred method. Here sections are taken from tree and put to root in an appropriate medium. Suppose we cut a section of tree and put into appropriate medium so that it roots, and after the rooting is done, we just plant it or grow it. So this is cutting. You have seen in rose, although it is not a forestry, you simply cut the branch of rose and put it into the ground. What happens? The rooting develops nicely and a new plant is formed. So this is what cutting is. I hope you all understand, and you can write it in your own words. Now moving on to micro propagation. What micro propagation, or we also refer to macro propagation as tissue culture. It is the culture of cells. This refers to the culture of cells with potential mitotic activity in appropriate medium under aseptic conditions. In this method, what happens? There is rapid multiplication through somatic embryogenesis or organogenesis. Once I visited Institute of Forest Productivity. It is a very reputed institute. So I saw there how they do macro propagation of tissue culture in very huge labs, in very big labs. They do it there. If there is any macro propagation of tissue culture lab around, you can visit and you can see what they do. They culture the cells with potential mitotic activity in appropriate medium under aseptic conditions. It is a very rapid multiplication method. You can create thousands of plants in one time through somatic embryogenesis or organogenesis. So this was all about propagation of forest trees through natural and artificial and micro propagation and macro propagation. I hope you all understand this. Keep making notes, it will help. Now moving on to the next topic, that is how forest products help in farmer income. Forest products in farmer income. So forest products can nicely enhance farmers' income. They can give additional benefits to farmers. First of all, the major is, we all know, timber. Timber can be used in wood industries nicely. But in the recent times we see in forest products have two types. I must explain it here you. There's timber products and non-timber forest produce. Although timber is the main product of forest, but in the recent times our shift has been from timber to non-timber forest products, because cutting of trees is highly regulated. So we are moving towards non-timber forest products nicely, and they are highly beneficial. So we'll also discuss it here. Maybe also through timber, it can be helpful in handicraft and specialty wood, special woods that can be used to do special things such as basketry, aromatics, carving material. This is carving material, and we also get products such as ferns, mushrooms, nuts, fruits, etc. These have also many economic value. We have got medicinal and botanical properties. We can see neem. Neem has very much medicinal property. Medicinal botanical property, which are helpful in health benefits in medicine. Currant oil, the oil of Pongia pinnata. You can give these things in example. Decorative florals. These things we give from forest, decorative florals, example ferns, or some beautiful leaves or flowers of trees. Galax. This is also decorative floral. And moving on to next one, bead making. From the leaves of tendu. Tendu leaves can used to make beads. Bead is local cigarette, you all should know that. Moving on to the next benefits. We can make eco-friendly pattals or plates, eco-friendly plates. We have seen from sal leaves. In southern India, we use banana leaves as plates. We have got other benefits such as environmental benefits. I think I have discussed environmental benefits in detail in previous lectures. We have got agronomic benefits of maintaining recycling soil fertility. Agronomy, they maintain soil fertility. So these are some common products that can help for farmers' income. I hope you all understand. And these are some indirect products, agronomic and environmental indirect products, and the things I've discussed just up before you. These are the direct products. So through these things, these are the forest farmers can gain income. Now moving on to the next topic, that is non-conventional forestry. Conventional. This is non-conventional forestry. What is non-conventional forestry? That is not natural or done in non-forest areas. This is what non-conventional forestry is. And the types of non-conventional forestry are agroforestry, farm forestry, extension forestry, we've got social forestry, we've got shelter belts, we've got mixed forestry, we've got recreational forestry, recreational forestry. So these are the some common examples and types of non-conventional forestry: agroforestry, agriculture forestry, farm that has done in farmers farm, extension for extension purposes, social forestry, shelter belts. That is a type of agroforestry, you can say, but it's different by the way. That the crops in the this is grown in such a pattern. Suppose there is crop, and in the both the sides or the end of the fields we grow forestry which stop wind, give shelter to the crops. So this is what shelter belts are. They are grown in specific patterns also. First of all tall crops, then shrubs, then crops. So like this is what shelter belts is. Mixed forestry, mixing forestry with other components of agriculture, pastoral, etc. Recreational forestry, that is for recreation. In recreational park you will have seen it. So these are non-conventional forestry. These are grown in non-forest areas. Now what are the benefits of non-conventional forestry? We'll discuss here benefits of non-conventional forestry. Benefits of non-conventional. First off, we have got environmental benefits such as nutrient recycling, reduction of runoff and leaching, microclimatic improvement. What economic benefits like increases income, farmers income, such as income from NTFP, that is non-timber forest products I have discussed earlier. We have got some social benefits such as improvement in living, improvement in living standard, diversity in quality of foods. So these are some common benefits of non-conventional forestry. Now moving on to some common trees which we can use in non-conventional forestry, suitable tree species. You can use acacia species. You can use Dalbergia siso, that is sesame. We can use teak or Tectona grandis. Although you can write teak, but if you use Tectona grandis, the biological name you answer, this will certainly enhance your answer. So if you remember biological name, try to write it. And you should remember some common biological names. We have got Tamarindus indica. We have got Cassia fistula. We have got Btium menosperma. We have got some Populus species such as Populus deltoides. Populus deltoides, TOIDs. So these are some of the common tree species which are good for non-conventional forestry. And this is all for today's class. Keep making notes. These notes will be helpful. And what the things I am teaching you, you can enhance these things in your note making. Suppose I have written some 5-6 points, you can add your points. You should be curious. If you are in UPSC preparation, you should always be curious. So to enhance your notes, although I am giving you most of the things, but you can enhance it also. These things will help. The topics I am teaching, nothing will come out of it. Most of the questions, 90% of the questions from the topic I am teaching. So be focused, keep making notes, enhance your notes, be curious. And that is all for agriculture optional you need. For any query, just comment. Press the like button if you like it. Do share and subscribe. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.